It doesn't matter how many resumes you send out. It doesn't matter how many forms you fill out. It doesn't matter how many recruiters you talk to. It doesn't matter how big your network is. There's just some companies that are never going to hire you as a junior developer. And unfortunately, there's not really anything that you can do about it. In this video, I want to cover 4 reasons why companies will never hire you as a junior developer. So let's dive in. Don't forget, if you have a question that you'd like to ask or a topic that you'd like me to cover in an upcoming video, leave a comment below or head over to devmentordave.com and fill out the Ask Dave form. Hey Junior Devs, Dev Mentor Dave here, helping you bridge the gap from learning to code to launching a successful career. So if some companies will never hire you, why would I spend time creating a video about this topic? Well, the reason why is because I want you to understand what's really going on here. See, as a junior developer, it can be real easy to get discouraged when you start sending out a lot of resumes and you start taking a lot of interviews and you keep putting in all of this effort, but it seems like you're not getting any callbacks or companies that you thought would be a good opportunity. Maybe you had a really great interview. They just never even call you back. Maybe they just completely ghost you. So let's talk about the 4 main reasons that I know of why companies often don't hire junior developers. Number 1 is they just don't hire junior developers ever. Sometimes companies just know that a junior developer really isn't going to fit what they're looking for. Now, this doesn't make them a bad company. In fact, it might even make them a good company because they know what they need and they know that most junior developers probably are not going to fit that need. So there are some companies who just know right away they're not going to hire any junior developers no matter what recruiter sends them your information. The second reason a company will never hire you is that they had a bad experience with somebody else. Now, I know this doesn't seem fair, and frankly, I don't think that it is, but it is a reality that we have to deal with. If you've had a bad experience with a restaurant or with some other company's product or a former employer, you probably are not very likely to go back there. Junior developers are not perfect and they make mistakes. And sometimes they can make some pretty bad mistakes. Sometimes they make some costly mistakes in costs of time or money. So there are reasons why some companies are a little gun shy to hire another junior developer. They may really want the opportunity to train somebody. They may really like the low price tag, but they're really gun shy because somebody that they worked with in the past who was a junior developer didn't quite work out the way that they were hoping they would. Unfortunately, that means they're probably not going to hire you. The third reason why some companies will never hire you is because they just don't know how to evaluate junior developers. You've probably experienced going through many different types of interviews, some of them very formal and structured, some of them making you take multiple tests, some of them making you do projects on the side, some of them maybe just very casual where they're just talking to you and that's all that happens and you think, wow, that was really easy. What that should tell you is that there's a wide range of opinion as to how you interview a junior developer. After all, a junior developer is somebody who just doesn't have a lot of knowledge and doesn't have a lot of experience under their belt that they can really talk about. And some companies just don't feel like they have the right experience in their senior level developers or in their managers or whoever's doing the interviews to be able to really determine if this junior developer is going to be a good fit, not just from a learning standpoint and from a skill standpoint, but even from a cultural standpoint. So there's lots of things that go into evaluating a junior developer. And as you know, there's lots of different ways that people go about it. Unfortunately, there's just a lot of companies that don't know what they're doing when it comes to evaluating junior developers' skills and ability to grow. Hey, if you find this information helpful, could you hit the like button for me? It helps me get this information to more people and hopefully help them on their journey to a successful career as well. So the fourth reason why a company will never hire you is that they just have too high expectations. Unfortunately, what a lot of companies expect to be getting out of a boot camp is a senior developer, not a junior developer. Oftentimes, you'll even see a long list of experience they expect for an entry-level position. Again, the expectations that they have for you as a developer coming into their job is extremely high. Just because they say it's a junior-level position doesn't mean it really is. And it doesn't mean that they're expecting the right things from a junior level developer. This is why it's important when you do get interviews at a company that you ask them questions that help you understand where they're coming from, help you understand if they're really looking for a junior developer, if they're really looking for somebody to train and help them grow their skill set to become a senior developer for that company. You need to ask questions about maybe some of their experience in working with other junior developers. If they don't have any experience working with other junior developers, that might be a red flag. If maybe they talk about how they just haven't found the right junior developer, that may be a red flag too. You need to understand the things that are important to them in their evaluation of you so that you understand what they're going to expect of you, not just from the interview and maybe a coding standpoint to growing your career. Plus, you need to ask questions that will help you determine what they expect you to know, what they expect you to do, how much experience they expect you to bring into the job. Knowing these things will help you determine before the interview is even over if this is the type of company that will ever hire you. Knowing these 4 reasons why a company will never hire you is extremely crucial, not just in understanding how they view you, but in you understanding what they're going through and helping them see that you really are the junior developer that they need. Thanks for joining me, and if you'd like to get more mentoring advice, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified each time I upload a new video. Hopefully these realities didn't discourage you. My goal is to help you walk into that interview with confidence, knowing that you can evaluate that company, not just be at their mercy. Hopefully this has helped you on your journey as a junior developer. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next video.